Remember, guys, I am not a professional, okay? And everything you see in my videos, I bought it. I'm not being paid. I'm not being sponsored in any way. All right. This is not a pure sine wave inverter, okay? But this is the inverter that I could afford. All right. Now this inverter, 1,000 watt. I know a bunch of you are going to say that that's not enough, but my fridge pulls just under 400 or so, like that, watts at max. So if it can power my fridge without overloading, it's 1,000 watts up to a 2,000 watt surge, it should be able to be just fine. Right now is what I'm worried about, my refrigerator and my essentials. All right, so the fridge is under 500. Yeah, so that's right there. Boom, I'm taken care of. If I can now, how am I going to power this and let it be power continuous 24 hours? We'll worry about that, right? I have 4 100-watt batteries that I hopefully be able to put together and maximize that power from the batteries with this 1,000-watt inverter. That is not a pure sine wave, but it says it should, it's safe for a lot of things, so I don't understand why it can't work for my refrigerator. So it says game console, laptop, computer, power tools. Now, when we look at the back, right, guys? Now we know this is the 1,000, so it's not going to power all these things, But all these, the names here, we got the air compressor, the water pump, the washing machine, the air conditioner up to 1,500 BTU, circular saw, electric saw, all these things, right? What is missing here? My thing that I need most is the the refrigerator. That's not on here. But anyways, guys, this is your disclaimers down here, okay? Here's right here. This is not a pure sine wave inverter, okay? And some devices that you have may need that pure sine wave stuff, but hopefully that is not in my case. All right, and hopefully this inverter is enough for me to power my essentials and needs, because I don't have those fancy refrigerators with Bluetooth and TV, and it doesn't talk to me and stuff. It just gives me water and ice, and it keeps my stuff cold and frozen. So maybe this will work for me. Let's work. Let's see together. Okay, guys? Remember, I'm not a professional, and I'm bringing you guys along on my journey, so please bear with me. Be merciful with me. Let's see together if this is safe enough for me and my needs and to power my fridge in the end. I'm going to test it. And let's just see. Again, I'm not a professional. All right, guys, I need you to be gentle with me. Remember, I'm not being sponsored. I'm not being paid. My 1,000 watt converter, I got it on sale for like 80 something dollars, with like $10 off the regular price in the store. All right, so out the box, I noticed that it does not come with cables. Notice that? You see that? It don't come with cables. But it's a nice little box. A little converter there. Nice weight. But lucky for me, so it's a 1,000 watt with a 2,000 watt peak. This will be just fine for me to do if I can power my fridge 24 hours with this and it doesn't get hot or warm. I'm on top of the world. If I can power it longer than that with a setup where I can be off grid, oh my gosh, yeah, people are gonna hate on me. I'm telling you. But right now I have nothing. So I know that this wasn't. Remember, this is not a learning video. So I know that it didn't come with cables, and so I was able to get cables. Now my problem right now is that everybody wants to see fuses. Oh, put a fuse here, put a fuse there, put fuses everywhere. All right? No matter what I do, it'll never be good enough. But let's see if I can figure out how to put a fuse somewhere in between here to make everybody happy and power my fridge without dangerous, without worrying about anything. Right? All right, let's learn together. Remember, I'm learning and I'm bringing you guys along. And I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm not going to show you everything because I'm not a electrical engineer. Alright guys, let me see if I can do something. I need to put a fuse here. So I'm gonna try to do this. I'm not embarrassing myself. Look like I need to get a real clipper. Okay, my clipper is here. Best one I have. No, it's not. Should have used the bulk cutters. Anyways, that's the clippers I got. Let's see what else I can do. Alright guys, so I'm trying to put the red on. Red is to my little cheap kit I got over here. My red and my yellow is too small. Even my green to match the green, it's too small. I don't have the size that's this size. So let's see, I think the blue might have to be the size. May have to do the blue, guys. May have to do the blue. Let's see. The blue is gonna have to be the winner for me because I ain't got no can't afford for it to be anyway. So do this. Maybe this one's not the right size. I'm gonna try to find the right size of this one now. Give me a second. So, not gonna lie, trying to find the right one of these to make sure that it also fit the wire and the hole. Yeah, and you can hardly see the numbers on these things, so I guess you just gotta try them all until you get what you need. Anyways, I think I got these on. I'm gonna put that one on here like that. I don't know, guys. Remember, it's not a learning channel. This is a me learning. I'm bringing you guys along with me. Here we go. Okay, so it's tight, might be ugly, but that's tight. Look at that. That's good enough for me, guys. So now I'm going to do the next side. And that's how I'm making my crimps. So I can put my fuse in there to make you guys happy, right? Because I don't think I need the fuse. But I know you guys ain't going to be happy if I didn't put some in there. So here we go. I'm trying to figure it out. So I'm learning as I go, right? Right. So don't be mad at me because I'm trying to learn as I go, guys. I'm trying to learn as I go. I'm bringing you guys on my journey of learning and understanding. Look at that ugly one right there. That's the ugly one too, right? I know. But it's all in there. That's not coming loose. Let's put this on here. All right. Look at that. Unprofessional. I know. It's not professional. Like this side, like it's not professional. But hey, it'll work for me as long as I don't burn my house down, right? Well, this is a start, guys. Like I said, I'm just showing you that I'm trying to be serious about what I'm doing, and I'm bringing you guys on my journey, guys. Let's see how long I can power my fridge with this thing. All right, guys. I'm right here where I'm trying to measure the energy coming out the battery before it converts and lose power and comes out in the AC, because when you have this, you're only measuring it after it converts power and comes out. So how much am I losing from the battery to here? Don't know. So this is where this comes in. So I decided to go ahead and I wired it put a new heat shrink on with the wire underneath, with the wire touching, so I can connect it and disconnect it easier, because you know this is a thin wire and it has to be wrapped around. And anyways, I figured this will be easier for me. And then the blacks and the negative side, I also did the same to the shunt, the battery monitor. The black is connected, and it connected where it should told me to connect. And then this is the little shunt, the cheap shunt that I have. It's connected, and I connected to the wires that is connected, told me to connect to from the instructions on the back here. All right. So hopefully I got this wire thing connected properly. These two extra ones, I know that you don't need them. It comes with for these last two for the direct connection. They say you don't need them, so I'm glad I don't have to worry about them. I just have to worry about these, and this is what we're working with. So these two extra ones, the last two slots, is still empty. All right. So anyways, this is where I'm not like I said, I'm not a professional, but I'm showing you that I'm out here trying to be as professional as I can. Let's see if I can monitor the battery energy coming out from the battery and how much I'm losing inside the conversion before it comes out the AC, and then I can easily count and measure that from this monitor, but I can't measure it before without this. So there we go. Hopefully I'm doing something positive with my setup here, so I can actually monitor what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. Like I said, this is not a professional. This is not me teaching you. This is a me learning, and I'm bringing you along on my bumbling along journey. Thanks, guys. Be patient and be merciful. Remember, I'm not a professional, so I can't be as professional as most of you guys out there. All right, guys. Here we are. Remember, everything you see in my videos, I'm not a professional. I'm not being paid or sponsored. All right. I'm trying to figure out this how to put all this together. I've already tested this with just the battery and the cables, and I've ran my fridge up to 24 hours with all the batteries, and there's no heat, there's no warmth or nothing. And then since then, I now put a fuse in here and a battery monitor that I just connected. All right, so now let's monitor now and see how this works together. All right. I wasn't doing it before. Before it was just the cable cord, and this, and the battery and the fridge, and I was testing it with this one right here. But now I got this one, so this battery monitor and this one to work together, and let's see. All right. Again, I'm not being paid. This is not a learning video. This is a me learning and me bringing you along on my journey. The ready-made power stations were not working out for me. So here I am trying to build one myself. Can I do it? I don't know. What we're going to find out. All I know is that I need to have a reliable power station or a backup generator of some sort that I can rely on when the power goes out. I can still power my fridge and my essentials. Right now I have nothing until now. And even this setup is not a very good setup because I can only power my fridge for 24 hours with the stored power that I have. I don't have no solar panels or anything like that, which I will be getting in the future. Everything is on a budget and everything is on stages. But right now, this is where we are. All right, so let's see how this works. I've never done this before, but hopefully I connected these connections correctly, and we're gonna hook it up now and see. All right. All right, I want you to see that I just hooked up the red and the black, and nothing else is hooked up. It's clear. So just this red is hooked here, this black is hooked up to this one, and I got power. All right, 13.3 is the voltage. I don't know what that capacity, all that is all right, because I just plugged it in, so I don't know if I have to program it or what. But anyways, let's hook up this and let's start to see what we can do here and hook it up to the fridge.